Hello, this is V. Welcome to 258 VCAM Studios. Today I'm reviewing Lego 41391 Heart Lake City Hair Salon. This set is a used copy. Now let's open the box. The set is fully built, now let's review it. I am first going to show you the micro dolls. You first get Nina, who owns the salon, and you get Emma, who is the customer. So with Nina, her hairpiece is made out of a hard plastic, which at the time, minifigure hairs were made out of hard plastic, and most microdoll hairs are made of rubber. And to tell whether it's rubber or hard plastic, you just have to squeeze them. Rubber ones you can squeeze, but hard plastic ones you can't. And with the outfit, it is very bright and vibrant. And you'll see there's scissors printed on it, but it's kind of small and it might be a bit difficult to see on camera. And then moving on to Emma, the other microdoll on the set, you'll notice she's got flamingos on her top. And you have like this phone, which now I'm going to show you the main builder set being the hair salon. I will just say that the exterior of the model doesn't look like a hair salon. It kind of looks more like a barber's shop, and the reason why it looks more like a barber's than a hair salon is due to the spinning thing here and the scissors sign on top. And the reason for that is because barber shops have those, but when it comes to hair salons, the sign would be hair, and it also wouldn't have the spinning thing. And I'll also say that the vegetation that you see on the exterior of the model, the way they're placed and the way it's designed, it kind of gives the look like it's not being well kept and that it needs maintenance. Now I'm going to show you the interior, which if we first look here at the counter, you'll see like a cash register there, and it could be you can get this character Nina to be like operating it, which putting it there can be difficult because of the hinge pieces that the microdoll's legs are on. But you can have it that she could be asking for a haircut, she pays, and then obviously next to it you get like some sort of like rack for like the magazines, which you can tell from the way the printed pieces are by looking at the edges. They are stickered elements, which is something that fans don't like. And then you have this broom, which is something that Nina can use to like sweep up all the hair off the floor. And there's also this coffee machine, which adds on to the look, as it could be like giving her coffee to keep her awake for her shift. And when it comes to these two chairs and the sink, you can actually change them around. So you can have it like this. So you can have this one be like facing this way, and then you can have this chair like facing like this mirror there. But I will say it is kind of easy to knock over because the models are connected onto like one stud. But I will say that when it comes to this chair, it kind of looks more like a residential chair instead of like one of those hair salon chairs. Unlike this one, which does give off the look of like a hair salon chair. And when it comes to the sink, it is very clear it's meant to be a sink because of this sink piece here. But I will say the way that the bottom bit is designed, because of the shell, it does kind of give off the vibe of like one of them toilets from like Captain Underpants. And when it comes to these bowls here, usually they'll be used as either like perfume bowls or potion bowls. But in this case, it'll probably be used as like hair gel. And then around here, there's like, and what I'm guessing is meant to be like a TV. And then now moving on to these loose builds here, you've got here a hair accessory rack. So you could change the hair of the characters, and there's also like little accessories that you can add onto the hair piece, which I will say that this hair piece has the little pinholes that you can use to like insert these accessories, which unfortunately not all the hair pieces have it. So I think Something that Lego could have done is have that all the hair pieces in the set have the little pinholes, so therefore you can connect the accessories onto them. Because you can't connect accessory onto this hair because it doesn't have the pinhole. And you can't connect it to this hair because it doesn't have the pinhole. And you can't connect any accessories to this one because this one also doesn't have a pinhole. And you can like easily put it back on like this. And there's also what you could say is like a tools rack, or more really like an equipment rack. And on here you've got a hairdryer, some sort of spray bottle, scissors, and a brush. And I will say that the way the rack is designed, it's kind of designed more similar to like a coat rack, which does make the model kind of look out of place. Overall, the set is very good. I do have minor criticisms about the set, being that the exterior looks more like a barber shop, and also the set should have been designed in a way so the hair accessory rack and the equipment rack can connect to the main model of the set. And before I end the video, I will apologise for forgetting to put this 1x1 silver stud on the door when assembling the set. We have now made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and stay in touch with the channel as more videos are coming out soon.